Hey, what's up you guys? It's me, Sucking Me Natasha, and I'm back with another video. Today's video, I want to talk about specifically how can you, yourself, regardless if you're a beginner, experienced, intermediate, wherever you are in your own spiritual journey, how can you protect yourself, shield your personal energy, your aura. And like I said, regardless of where you are on your skill level with your own knowledge, I'm hoping that today's video can give you guys the techniques and knowledge that you guys can use for yourself in your journey. So I simply ask that you guys like this video to show your support, and feel free to share this video for anyone you think may, benefit from this knowledge. I do think that we should all be taking the responsibility to be more conscious and aware and being proactive about our energy, and protection is definitely one of those things. So if that interests you, please keep watching. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of my free content. But let's just move right into it. So I am just going straight from my noggin here. I just want to speak from my heart. The first thing I think of when it comes to protecting your own energy is charms. I am an eclectic witch, so that's the first thing that comes to my mind as my first thought, which is more so of you creating your own sachet baggies, your own fabric baggies of intentions, specifically for protection. Whether it's something you buy or make or makeshift, it's something that you intentionally have as a charm or as whatever item it is, figure, bottle, charm, there's different type of charms, but you simply having that on you to act as a protection barrier from your energy and someone else's, or maybe a particular place. Like I said, there's different types of charms, so this is very versatile, but that is something that you can, like I said, you can look into or buy, is getting in the habit of making your own protection charms. If I am making my own, it's usually something very simple. I'll just have an actual fabric baggie or a cloth baggie drawstring, and I'll put some items that represent protection for me. So for me, that might be black tourmaline. Maybe I'll throw in some star anise, some cloves, and then I'll maybe write a petition, or I'll make my own sigil, put that little baggie, on me, whether it's in my bra, on my purse, in my pocket, something like that. That's something I would do if I use a charm. I like to use multiple things to protect myself. I like to layer my techniques, basically, so that way I leave nothing to chance, basically. So beyond charms, you can absolutely utilize sprays or oils, whether you make this yourself or buy them. Personally, I do both, just more so of what's convenient or what's happening currently. If I'm using a spray, then it's very much of just me saying my own prayer, protection prayer, or prayer, chant, mantra, affirmation, and I spray and then I walk into that mist. If it's something like an oil, I most likely will take the protection oil, because that's the intention you would want it to be, and I might draw, I might write protection on my arm, and then activate with my chi, or try to dry it with my breath as a means of activating and sealing that. Maybe I want to put that over my chakra points as a means of activating, balancing them, empowerment, and also protecting my chakra centers. That's a way I like to do it. If I'm trying to use an intention oil to shield my aura, I like to intentionally put that into the 7 major chakra points. Sometimes I feel guided to add it to maybe my wrist or my ankles, but it just depends on how I feel. Besides that, you can definitely, in that same aspect, use sigils. If you are to draw, whether it's, Florida water or holy water or full moon water, or, an oil, you simply can use these sigils. Or you can even, I remember when I was a teenager, I used to, before I knew how to make oils or I could buy any, because I was a minor, I pretty much used to take sidewalk chalk, and I used to draw pentagrams or sigils, like protection symbols that I resonated with, and I would draw them on the bottoms of my shoes. And that, you know, every step I took was like activating that step, that intention. So that was like a way I like to shield myself as well. Now, if you're doing something more serious, like, oh, I'm trying to do like I'm trying to connect with my guides type of thing, like maybe that's why you're watching this video. If you're trying to do like, oh, I want to like do like a ritual, or I actually want to try this technique, but I don't feel safe in my room to do it, you can definitely, to protect your energy, you can cast a circle in a room, in a space. And what that means, if you're not familiar, is that you are basically creating an energetic barrier, a perimeter within a space that you create. You know, you can physically draw it or energetically, or both. And there is a technique and way you do it. Witches, pagans, and Wiccans cast circles. It's not like, it's more so related for Wiccans, but pagans and witches also do it, depending if they resonate with that technique. It's something that I found useful in the beginning of my spirituality journey, is that I just felt that if I, like, whenever I casted that circle and I was in that circle, I felt safe. Like I could feel like, oh, this is like my own contained energy. Nothing can come inside like this circle. And then I could, you know, meditate in that circle. I could do maybe I could try to do an automatic writing while I was trying to connect with my spirit guides, you know, things of that nature. So if you are doing anything like energy work or channeling or anything like that, then I think casting a circle could definitely be helpful. Now, I do want to talk about veiling, which is the concept of, to protect your personal energy, you can basically cover or wear some type of protection either on your physical head here, or you can attach it like to your hair. And it's like the same principle. So for me, I don't really wear like, you know, bandanas or hats or anything like that. I just don't personally like the feeling of my head like being covered. I'm not used to it. I don't like it. I just feel like it has to be open. So I personally don't like to do that. I mean, you definitely can, if that resonates with you, like, you know, actually like wear your hair up and like cover it with like a scarf and all that, but it just doesn't look cute on me, or I haven't found that, whatever. So in the past, or in my journey, I have experimented with, oh, maybe I'll get like a crystal hair clip as a means of, you know, oh, I can activate or program that crystal clip, you know, for, oh, protect and shield my aura, you know, and that's a means of protecting myself. I've also braided my hair, like I'll braid my hair, and as I'm braiding my hair in a regular 3-strand braid, I will simply be speaking my affirmations of, my aura is strong, no evil can penetrate my energy, you know, I reclaim my energy back to me. Like, you know, I'll speak my affirmations of protecting my energy and containing that, and, you know, warding the energies I don't want to connect with. And I'll be braiding, you know, at the same time as a means of like not magic, essentially. So yeah, you can and you can also, like nowadays, they also have the crystal headbands too, you know, so whether you are using maybe color magic with ribbons as a means to, you know, shield yourself, or you have a actual head piece, a headwear, you know, headscarf, something, or covering, or clips, or, you know, it's the intention, you know, whether it's braiding a hairstyle, like you can go really deep into this, but it's the concept that, you know, here a lot of energy can come, like, you know, heat escapes out a lot, and then this is also where you naturally receive energy, so it's just a good means of protecting yourself, like here, you know. So let's see, I think we should go talk about using energetic shielding through visualization. This is something that's going to require you to have a strong, like not necessarily imagination, but if you can't hold a mental picture in your head, then this is not going to work for you. But I will explain this because this might be helpful to someone else out there. So energetic shielding is the concept that you are physically telling your energy to do this, and you're doing it for the means of protection, because it's the concept of energy goes where consciousness goes, where attention goes. So what you're doing is there's different visualizations you can use to utilize for your aura. I have used, let's see, what's the most common ones I've used? I would say the shimmering golden light ball, like, you know, visualizing that your aura, you focus on your center, like, you know, the center midline of your body, and you try to find your navel. 2 inches above your belly button there, that is your solar plexus. That's the center of your being, also like your battery in a sense. And here, you want to visualize your aura growing and growing from here. And you want to allow this aura to continue to get bigger and bigger. And you want to visualize this being like a gold shimmering sphere, you know, and this is underneath you, above you, all of that, you know. And as you get stronger, you can practice this eventually enveloping the whole room or the whole house. Like it's definitely mental discipline, but there's different techniques, you know. The gold shimmering white light is a means of you kind of maintaining a high frequency, basically. And when you are maintaining a high frequency, no lower vibrational energies can penetrate or connect with you. It's very much so of like your protection against the lower vibrational and dimensional beings, especially evil spirits or psychic attacks, things like that. So if you keep a high vibration and keep visualizing that, that would help. Let's see, there's also the purple pyramid, which is more so for transmutation. So I find this helpful if I'm trying to clear my energy or I'm in the middle of like actually releasing physical energy. I like to use the purple pyramid, which is where I'm visualizing that, like, okay, if I'm standing, the base of the pyramid, which is like, you know, a square, it's at the base, like below my feet, like into the earth. And then the very top of the pyramid is going to be well above my head, like a foot above my head. And that's where the pyramid is, and it's purple. And this purple light vibration is actually for transmutation or a transformation, shifting. Like it's, you know, it's transforming one frequency into another. It's shifting vibration, it's changing form, however you want to word that. And then the actual shape of the pyramid itself is also great for transmutation and healing work as well. So if you're doing any form of like releasing or purging, the purple pyramid is great for that. Yeah, especially if you feel a negative emotion come up, you're just trying to release that. But it's also great for protecting yourself. I would also say that the mirrored ball for your aura is also very helpful. Basically, when you are visualizing, you know, a bubble around you, instead of being gold and shimmery, it's pretty much reflective, so that anything that tries to come towards you is just simply reflected off of this bubble and reflected back to its original source. You're not necessarily hurting people, you're just literally being a mirror, and they're doing this to themselves, so don't feel anything negative. But there's so many ways you can go about this, so I hope me giving you those ideas can give you, you know, some capacity of, you know, where you could go with this, because you could really get experimentative. It's all about intention for the energetic shielding through visualization, and it's definitely going to take time to build. But I found out this technique by accident when I was little. I was scared of some shadow spirits I was seeing, and I was a little girl where I would just take like my bed sheet and cover myself. And then I noticed that when I did that, the spirit couldn't physically come near me or even the bed. And I was like, and then when they would win away, I would say, you know, this sheet ain't doing nothing. I know this sheet is not magic, so why couldn't that come near me? And then I realized it was me like shielding myself, but it wasn't like, it was just like the sheet itself helped me imagine that bubble around me. So if you do have issues like, you know, visualizing or physically being able to think of or concentrate on like a bubble around you, use like, you know, maybe put a sheet on you, or maybe spread your arms out and move around a circle, like, you know, allow yourself to feel like, you know, the bubble, or create it with your own hands, like where the walls would be, and just have fun with this. Now, what's another means of protecting yourself? Because I definitely love jewelry. It's definitely a nice way, or, you know, jewelry or charms, you know, they're kind of the same thing, but like I like using, you know, my black tourmaline necklace as a means of protecting myself. Sometimes I'll have my evil eye, you know, my evil eye earrings, Tiger's Eye is really great for protection. You know, like, there's definitely things that you could buy or make for yourself to wear on you. But I just think that jewelry is definitely a low-key way to do it. Another way you can protect yourself simply is just by calling actively, like calling on spirit, you know, whether that is your spirit guide team, you know, your ancestors, deceased loved ones, or maybe you do know your specific spirit guides, you know, or maybe you call on archangels, or maybe you just rather call on to Mother Earth or like the elementals. Like it's literally you calling onto spirit, or, you know, yeah, spirit, but spirit for your highest good. Let's say that, like, specifically, you're not just connecting to anything. But it's just, you know, if you feel that you want to call on for strength or protection, then do so. Like, that's the thing about free will I don't think people are aware of, is that, you know, because we have free will, it really does put a limit not just onto the evil spirits on how they can influence us, which is why they do so by indirect means, but it also kind of puts that limit on the angels and stuff too, meaning that they want to help us and they want to do anything that they can, their power to, you know, guide us and, you know, things of that nature. But if we also have free will, so we have to sometimes allow ourselves to kind of let go of control to let them intervene, or simply just say, may you do this for me on my behalf, because they can't, again, you know, counteract your free will. So simply just ask, you know, spirit guides that wish the best of my highest good. May you please shield and protect my aura from any low vibrational energies, evil spirits, psychic attacks. Allow me to recognize the people and energies that I should detach myself from. Amen. You know, or so mote it be, like, however you want to word that. I really do find that music or chants can be very powerful when it comes to protection work, you know, because it's a means of, you could really become defensive with the moves for protection, as well as you could raise your vibration as well. So I think that if you are to add that aspect for protection, it could really be a strong wheelhouse, and that aspect of, you could simply dance to kind of build up your aura, and then once you kind of build up that energy, you can do what you want with it for the means of your protection. But I definitely think that beyond just you wearing and doing things on your person, the next step here would be perhaps having things to protect you for your home and your personal space, maybe in your car, you know, for travel, things of that nature. So protecting your energy is the first step. You know, I definitely think that cleansing your energy regularly and protecting your energy is a great start. I'm glad that I was able to help you. Thank you for watching. If you guys have any questions related to this topic, please comment down below and I'll be happy to answer. This is by no means all the methods to shield and protect yourself. I just wanted to give some techniques that I felt that people on any level could do. So thank you guys for watching. Blessed be.